time is fast spent. Welcome everyone to Deep Funding 67, actually. Um, so today, I guess it's going to be a very quick one. And the first thing on the agenda is our icebreaker. I'm not going to skip it. But this time it's going to last about 5 minutes. And Prisca will be leading that. So Prisca, are you here? I think she is.
Okay. So since the host has said I should lead it, who am I to say no? So for our icebreaker today, I'll just read a quick story to everybody. It's just a story that describes like friendship and how it's important to check on the people you love. Okay. So let me start it quickly. So in this story, we have two characters, Maggie and Lisa. So this is how the story begins. So Maggie and Lisa are very close friends. They are like sisters. One evening, they spoke on the phone and made plans to talk the next day about work stuff. And the next day, Lisa didn't hear from Maggie for the whole day, right? For like 8 hours, she didn't hear from Maggie. Meanwhile, they agreed to have a conversation the next day. Later that evening, another friend of theirs called Lisa and told her Maggie wasn't feeling well. So immediately, Lisa called Maggie, tried to check up on her. So here's Lisa. Hello, Maggie. How are you? Maggie sounded very weak and low. So Lisa told Maggie she had some few things to do. She would reach out to Maggie in an hour, and Maggie agreed. So after an hour, Lisa quickly booked an Uber and reached out to Maggie, went to Maggie's house. And as soon as she reached Maggie's house, she noticed Maggie was weak, but she looked fine. You see that feeling, that thing that you look at someone, you could see that this person is not well, but the person is trying to put themselves together. That was how Maggie looked. So immediately Lisa asked Maggie, have you eaten? She said no. And she was like, okay, then let's go get some food. So they hopped into the Uber and went to their favorite restaurant and grabbed some food. Then they drove back to Lisa's house. In front of Lisa's house, they both ate the food at the back seat of the Uber. They laughed, they talked, everything. And in the middle of the night, both of them parted ways and went home. So the next morning, Maggie called Lisa telling her, thank you, because that was what she needed. Apparently, earlier before, she went to the hospital and they checked on her and she wasn't sick. She wasn't having malaria or anything like that. They did all tests and she was fine. But to her, she felt inwardly that she wasn't well. So this is a sign, this quick story actually is a sign for us to check on our friends, our loved ones. You never can tell what someone is going through. Maybe they don't need too much. They just need you to call them and check on them and see how they are feeling, right? Yeah, thank you guys. This is a quick icebreaker, so thank you.
Nice story, Priscilla. And that doesn't just include friends. I call Ayo every day to check up on Ayo, and Ayo does vice versa. And I also speak to Sukrane sometimes. At least I think once in a week we just talk. Um, Myself and Priscilla here, we also talk to on a more personal basis. So aside friends and this thing, you can also reach out to your colleagues over here at Deep Funding. Just ask them how they are doing and all. And you never can tell the kind of collaboration that could come out of how are you doing, what are you working on, and before you know it, there are ideas that will just shape Deep Funding even better and all those kind of stuff. So yeah, thank you very much, Priscilla, for that very short story. Um, okay, welcome everyone. I hope you were here when Priscilla was narrating our story or reading our story to us. Once again, this is Defunding 67, and we just finished having our icebreaker, and we are going to go into the um, program of today. I'll be sharing my screen. Yep. Okay. Um, So yeah, I hope you guys can see my screen. So
Yes, we
we
can.
have more like 4 things that we are going to be talking about today. I think 5 because Priscilla has something special to present as well. Yeah, okay, thank you. So I'm going to go straight to the first thing on our agenda, which is what is deep funding. So the projects, initiatives that are beneficial to SingularityNET, mostly AGIs, AI projects, and all sorts, but projects that are beneficial to SNET as a whole. That is what deep funding is going to be. That what deep funding is tasked to do. And our mission is to create a democratic, decentralized, and beneficial AGI. And just like you can see now, we value openness, creativity, collaboration. Like I said earlier, you can check up on your neighbor and or your colleagues, and you never can tell the kind of collaboration that will come out of it. And kindness, which is checking up on your colleague, for instance. These values reflect how we operate and how we intend to achieve our mission, which is to create a democratic, decentralized, and beneficial AGI. So the Deep Funding community needs you. It's actually a community-run program, and in this program, we propose, we vote, we review, we discuss. Myself, here, I am from the event circle, and that's why I'm hosting this call. You'll probably come next week, and it's not me hosting the call. So we have circles, and these circles share responsibilities and they contribute as a group to build or to grow deep funding as a whole. So you can come here, you can propose, like I said earlier, you can propose any project that is going to be beneficial to SNET, and then there's a community that votes, and then there are circles or the community as a whole that reviewed that your proposal and stuff, and then there are discussions, and then there are circles like I've mentioned earlier. So this town hall is for you. This is where deep funding community gathers to discuss everything related to deep funding. It's a perfect place to learn, you ask questions, and you start the deep funding journey.
Mayor,
So
you're breaking out a lot right now.
anyway you don't have, anyway you have problems, raise up your hands and I'm sorry, but is this for everybody?
It seems like you returned now, but before it was really bad.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think he can turn off his camera just to help him.
Okay, I just did that. Am I clearer now?
Yeah, I think
Yes,
so.
you are.
Okay, so sorry about that. So like I said, this town hall is for you. It's a place where the funding community gathers. We discuss everything related to deep funding, and it's a perfect place to learn, perfect place to ask questions, and then start off your deep funding journey. So if you have any questions, if you want to contribute anything on this town hall, you can just signify, raise up your hand, and I will call you to start to ask your questions. So you can connect with us through our community website. You can either join circles, you book presentation slots, and then there is our calendar on this Deep Funding community website where you can track all our events and keep track of all our circles progress and work. So yeah, we want to hear from you. If you have any presentation that you have in mind, if you have any initiative, if you have any efforts that you feel like can contribute towards the general growth of the funding, this is the kind of place that we would like you to come and present those special ideas to us. And if you want to host a breakout room on any specific topic, yeah, a town hall like this is where you can do that. So yeah, thank you very much for listening to that short intro. So from here, we will be going straight to the next thing on the agenda, which is our AI for Peace presentation, website presentation, I think. And that will be done by Ubio, Rama.
Hello, everyone. How are you?
Yeah, yeah.
Wonderful. Thank you, Mayor. Appreciate that. Can I share my screen?
Yeah, you can. I'll be granting you edit access right. Sorry, host access right now. Rama. Yep, you are host right now, so you can share.
Perfect. So, to give a bit of context on what I'm about to present, this is the AI for Peace platform. It is comprised of three different uh, output and input channels. Basically, a website that allows folks to know what AI for Peace is, an ideation page that allows anyone to vet their ideas using AI, and then a backend, a CMS, a content management system that we have been evolving to enable sort of a hybrid way of vetting ideas. So partially done through AI and partially done through reviewers. So this approach has been an interesting thing to play with. I'm going to, let me see here. Let me know if you can see my screen.
Yeah,
You can.
yeah,
Okay.
I can see your screen.
You can see my screen. Wonderful. So I'm going to open my page here, and I'm going to start with the landing page, AI for Peace. So the initial idea of AI for Peace came from Yen interaction with Ubio, who initially uttered the word AI for Peace as in a place where we can develop AI that is geared toward peace. Now we've evolved that contest a little bit to sort of be a bit more encompassing, meaning any idea that is good for the planet. So the landing page does just that. It tells a story of AI for peace in the context of defunding and the various things that are being done currently towards that. Right? What are the real world impact that we are having? We also added a marketing video that was provided to us, and of course, in good interaction, we were able to interact with the developers outreach circle, who provided us the Dualathon result, and we included those as well. So you can visit the Dualathon result right from here, and we make a couple of call out as to a way for folks to submit their ideas. So while I'm showing you this, I'm going to walk you through. The first thing I'm going to walk you through is the whole channel, and then after that, I'm going to take you through very specific things that are that are important to highlight. So when you go into program, you're going to realize right now we only have the Dualathon there. We are working to add BGI onto it, and any future program will reside there as well. Any future program that is aligned to AI for Peace will reside here as well. So various program will show here. So let's see the Dualathon page, for example. This is a recap of the Dualathon that recently happened. It provides detail as to the journey, how we started, what exactly was the impact, what was the step-by-step detail of how we went from ideation to prototype, what are the various winners, right? And then what are the different next steps? So a full recap was provided by the developers outreach team, and we added that recap onto this page. Okay, so that's the first part. That's the first program that we have here. We are working on a recap of the BGR round that we can add here as well. Next is the ideas, right? In ideas, we have an idea checker, and I'll explain what that is in a little bit. We have a way for folks to explore ideas, and we have a way for folks to submit ideas, right? So if you, for example, start with the exploration of ideas, you'll see here that we have a full page of previous ideas and ideas that folks are continuing to submit. You can click on an idea, and it will tell you information about the idea, the team that submitted it. It will tell you it has a tag system that will tag the idea for you. You can upvote an idea, but before you can upvote an idea, you will see that you need to log in. Now, what's important here to notice is that this is connected to your DeepFunding login. So if you have a DeepFunding.ai account, it would work here. So let me show you what I mean by that. I'll just go log in here, continue with Google, and it would come up. Oh, something happened. This is the beauty of queuing things. So I'm going to go back. Again, we go, and here goes. We're having the same thing. Let me go to English and go back. I'm going to go back from this perspective. Let's try this. Log in from here. And now I'm logged in because I was already logged into my Deep Funding. So you can see my Deep Funding is what I'm logged in as because I am on my Deep Funding Chrome profile. So I go back to the Explore page, and you can see here that when I look at, and now I have no ideas. Interesting. When you want to demo, everything goes wrong. That's the beauty of it. So I'm going to go back to my Explore page one more time. Let's refresh that. Let's go back home and move this beautiful thing here. There you go. I still have no ideas. Interesting. I guess our data set is not being reached at this moment. So forgive that. The ideas that we have here 2 seconds ago are no longer visible for a reason or another.
Maybe you should log out first and see if it returns. Maybe it's just a little bug. Can you do that?
It is a little bug, but that just means that because the error 403, the forbidden error 403 tells me that there is a port that is not being reached. So if there's a port that is not being reached, that is a problem that needs to be solved. Let's get back in and see what happens. Yeah, there's a port not being reached right here. I'm gonna try that again. Let's try the CMS and see what happens. Oh, our CMS is working. The AI for Peace platform itself is not working. Ah, there you go. We're back. Let's see this. There you go. So it was an error in connecting through. We'll troubleshoot that after the call. So as I was saying, if you click on an idea and same thing is happening, something else is happening somewhere. You need to spend a little bit of time on defining what's going on here. Yep, still the same error. Give me a second. I'm going to open an incognito window and try from there. Okay. Yeah, something is not reaching somewhere. There's an error that needs to be troubleshooted. So everyone do forgive me for this. I'm not sure what is not conclusive. I'm not sure from the cloud side something is not reaching. Edwin, go ahead.
I think it might be your browser because on my side it loads.
It's showing.
It works on my side.
So it's my browser.
Edwin, does it load well on your end?
Yeah, it's working well on my side.
It's working well. So maybe it's my browser and I have an error somewhere, which is interesting because that usually does not happen. Okay, let's try it differently then. I'm going to try it from a different browser. Give me a
Rama did
second.
not bring cola nuts for the elders.
That's what happened when you don't treat the elders well. Hold on. Bear with me. Bear with me. I'm just pulling in another screen that is possibly better, but doesn't seem like it. Okay. Let's try here. Okay. We have something. Can you get still my screen still?
Yeah, we can.
Okay, let's try from here then. So we were in idea exploration. When I go to the idea, there you go, the idea. I'm gonna try to log in again. And I don't have my Deep Funding here, but I can log into my Deep Funding.
Rama, would you like to not share your screen so that when you're done? Or
No,
I
it's
think the
okay.
password wouldn't show.
Yeah, it's okay. My password is hidden. Besides, I'm not afraid of people seeing my password. It doesn't bother me as much. Okay. So you can see here, I am now logged in to using my Deep Funding, and I can go into the Explore page. And when I'm in here now, I can upvote on an idea. I can downvote on an idea. I no longer need to log in, right? So it allows me to also comment on an idea. Previously, when I was not logged in, I could not comment on the idea, but now I can, and I can upvote on the idea as well. So that allows me to do idea management in the simplest way possible. I can also submit an idea, right? Oh, I'm going back to the same thing again. Apparently, this site does not love me today. I'll tell the ancestors to forgive me. I'm going to give them cola nut next time, okay? It's not, I didn't mean to offend the ancestors.
Well, it's working on my side. I can present for you.
Yes, please present for me. I'll talk through it. That's easier. Let's do that. Go ahead. Present. Go ahead. Are you doing it?
I need permission to share. Okay.
Yeah, you have the
Mr.
permission.
Prisca, please give our yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Edwin. So is that your screen I'm seeing? Okay. Yep, there you go. I see your screen. Okay, so this is where you'll be able to sign into to you'll be able to submit an idea, and you can see it's a detailed form that allows you to submit an idea. We provided clear guidelines as to how to submit an idea. Be clear, be concise, be focused on the impact, and you can see there's a detailed form underneath that for you to submit your idea. Now, let's say, for example, you already worked out your idea, it's fully done, and you just want to upload it, you can just drag and drop. You can pick up your file and just drop it here, and then we will consult. It will just take the form. It will take the shape that we needed to take, meaning it will fill into each of the fields, and then you'll be able to submit your idea that way. Okay. You can also save an idea as a draft so that you can come back later because you're logged in to complete the idea, right? So you can save an idea as a draft and come back to it at a later time. Now, this idea, this platform of ideation of AI for peace has a functionality that we figure is going to come before this. Most people globally have ideas. We all generate an idea or another when we are dealing when we are going about our daily lives. We think of a problem or a challenge and then we want to solve it using an idea. We've created what we call an idea checker, which is an AI tool that's built into this platform that allows you to verify the validity of an idea. So we'll show you that next. What we are hoping is going to happen is on a day-to-day, people will just go onto the idea checker. They'll check an idea. They'll see if the idea is valid or how similar it is to other ideas that are in our database. And if the idea is valid, they would proceed then to evolve it, right, by submitting the full idea. So this is the idea checker, right? So Edwin, I'm going to ask you, let's take an idea from anyone on the call, right? Anyone wants to give us an idea? Give us one idea, any idea, something you think we can solve for,
Yeah.
and let's put it there.
On
Go ahead,
mute,
Mayor.
write it in a text box, anything, just give us an idea. Anyone.
Anyone? Going once, going twice?
Content proposal.
Content proposal. Okay, Mr. Anthony,
Content proposal.
would you please elaborate on that a little bit so we can write it down? Edwin, can you type it in? Go ahead, Mr.
Yeah,
Anthony.
there are existing forms of content that we can refine and improve and repurpose it for other
No,
audiences.
you say repurposing
Content.
or reproposal?
Repurpose.
Okay. Content reproposal, Edwin, not proposal, content reproposal.
Repurposing.
Yeah. Perfect. Now, Mr. Anthony, go ahead and elaborate. We are listening.
Yeah, correct it, please. Reproposals.
Reproposals.
Repurpose, right?
Okay.
Or
Yes.
Repurpose.
yes.
Yes, so content is basically stuck in silos right now. So the whole point is to get content from existing silos and repurpose it for other forms.
Okay. So basically, so salvage content from, go ahead, Edwin, write that. Salvage content from silos and bring them together and repurpose it towards an outcome. Is that valid, Mr. Anthony?
Yes. Yes.
Bring
For
them
other
together.
platforms. For other platforms.
There you go. Now let's analyze that idea. So what's happening here is that we have an agent that is looking at this idea, comparing it. The first thing it does is that it clusters the idea, it categorizes the idea, and then it compares it to ideas that are existing in our database for similarity purposes. So scroll up so we can see we don't have a response yet. Yep, it's not analyzing that idea. Maybe it needs to be fully fleshed a little bit more. So let's add a bit more context to it. Let's say salvage existing content from silos. Edwin, can you edit? Existing content from silos and bring them together for other platform or other outcomes.
Yes, something like that.
Or other outcomes, or other outcome, not for other outcomes.
Very good.
Okay. Yeah, I wanted to give a bit more context, but I think, yeah, let's try that. But we are not getting a response still. Let me see here. I had a few queries that gave me a response earlier. This one is not giving us a response. Let's see here. Scroll up, Edwin, because the response always comes on the bottom of our page. So it usually is right here where it says analyze. Underneath that, you would actually see the responses there. Something is wrong with our engine today. For some reason, things are breaking, which is good to know since we're in quality assurance. That's good. Let's see. Let's get back to this. I'm going to show the CMS and we'll get back to this and I'll find a prompt that would actually give us a result that is close to that. I will re-engineer the prompt myself based on what Mr. Anthony gave us as an idea. And then we would input it and see if we can yield something out of it. Okay, so let's move on to how it works. So Edwin, I want you to go back to AI for Peace, the AI for Peace page. Yeah, see, I told you it's something in the air today. It's the parents that are not fed or something. I don't know, but we need to figure it out. All right, so go how it works. I want to show the how it works page. This is basically how the platform works today. You share your vision. You go next. We do an AI-powered analysis. So Edwin, next step. Next step. There's a next step. Okay. And then a community and expert refinement, meaning community and expert reviews, and then an intelligent clustering and a weighted selection happens. And finally, if your idea is selected, then it is either moved into the Deep Funding platform, or it is you're awarded if it's an ideation challenge. So that is the way the platform is designed to work today. So let's move on from that. Scroll up. Then we have a contact us and an about us page. Those are basic pages that you already know. So we'll move on to talk about the CMS. The CMS is the content management platform where all of this is orchestrated and managed. It's important to know that the CMS has a number of input as well. You cannot log into the CMS right now with your Deep Funding unless you've been invited to it. However, long term, you will be able to log in the same way that you just logged in here using a Deep Funding, because we are still designing. That's why you can't do that just yet. So go ahead and go to cms.ai, AI4piece.ai. So CMS. There you go. Thank you. All right, I'm going to give you some login here. So at first, we are going to log in as a reviewer, so you can see what a reviewer will see. So David at yazi-tech.com, it will be the email address. Let me know if you have the email address already in.
David at
Yazi-tech. No, there's an I. .com. And the password, to make it easy on you, I'm going to put the password into the chat so you can find it. Would that be easy, or do you want me to spell it out?
spell it out. I can't even find where my chat is.
Okay, well, let me spell it out for you. So at hashtag fast space, but with a capital F.
Fast what?
Fast space, PACE.
Okay.
233.
233.
Yeah. There you go. Log in. So this is the CMS, as I mentioned. This is the view of a reviewer. So you will see any reviewers that is part of that has been selected by the review team coordinators to be part of a review will be able to see the ideas that they ought to review right in reviews, right? They'll be able to see any challenges that we're currently partaking in right there, and they'll be able to see ideas. So go ahead and select ideas. And you see all ideas are there, right? And from all ideas, you can you select rows page to change the row page to about 5 or 10, so we can see more of them come through. So there you go. So we have a number of ideas in here. What you're looking at is ideas that have been submitted. The AI, there's about 4 or 5 different AIs built into this platform that are doing different things. So if you scroll up, I'll be able to walk folks through it. So up more, so you can see up, down on your side. So you can see right here, we have an AI that's doing feasibility testing per idea and giving it a score. There's an AI that's doing ethical testing per idea. There's an AI doing impact testing per idea. And then there's an AI doing clarity. And with all of these scores that are provided by these agents that are in place to check on each idea, we then added the reviewer field. So a reviewer can view a full idea and then review it. And if it's an idea challenge, then we can go to the next tab and we can stack rank the ideas as they are per the idea challenge. So go ahead and go to the reviews. Go to review, the review tab there, and you go to assign ideas. So you see here, this reviewer has been assigned these 3 ideas, and they are all under review. That reviewer can then click on each idea and then complete the reviews. And if they complete a review, then the review will show up under the completed review tab right there. There you go. So go back to all idea for me one more time and select an idea, any idea, and go to the 3 dots right there. 3 dots and view the idea. And you can see the idea here. So because this is a reviewer and this is an idea that was assigned to them, they have the review solution here. When they click on that review solution, the form comes up for them to review it. So go ahead and scroll up and you can select the review idea. There you go, review, and then they can provide their score right there. Okay? Does that make sense so far? Wonderful. Now, that's for a reviewer. Yeah, don't give it 0. That's just me. Don't save that. All right. So that's for a way to review an idea. It provides you all the details you need, and you can review the idea right into the platform. And this is the view of a reviewer. A reviewer can also see the FAQs, and they can make contribution to the FAQs, and they can see what type of user they are. So we are going to log out, and we are going to go into the platform now as a coordinator. So go ahead and go to the bottom where it says David at Yazzie Tech. Underneath that, go down. There you go, right there. Click on that, and then log out. There you go. And now we are going to log in as a what is that called? As a coordinator. So as a coordinator, you're going to use the email gfwork70@gmail. At gmail.com. Yep. And the password is going to be the number 9, capital J as in junior, lowercase z as zebra, number 2, the number 2 again, capital Z as zebra again, the number 3, capital K, lowercase j, at BUGE6. And just log into that. And you can see we missed the password somewhere. Can you find your screen now so I can paste it in there, or are you still not able to? I can repeat it if you want me.
I'm not sure. I don't know where the chat is anymore.
You don't know where your chat is. Let's see. Maybe I'm spelling it wrong, so let me try again. Or maybe
Okay, give it. Just let me type it again. Start.
okay. 9 J as in junior, Z as in zebra, but lowercase. Number 2. Number 2 again. Z as in zebra, lowercase. Number 3. Capital K. Lowercase junior, J. At arrobas, at BUQ. Capital E. 6. You have it?
Yeah.
We don't see your screen anymore, by the way, unless I'm the only one that's not seeing it.
Yeah, I can see his screen, Rama.
I can see
don't-
the screen.
Me
Oh,
too.
okay. So
Your,
maybe it's
your
me
cola
then.
nut subscription. That means you've not paid for cola nut subscription in a long while.
Apparently not. Keep going, Edwin. Did it go through?
Yeah.
Yeah, Edwin is
Everyone's
logged
my
in.
screen.
What was that?
Edwin is logged in. I can see his screen. I don't know about you.
Yeah,
If you
everybody
can.
sees
I
your
can see the
screen, but
screen.
everybody sees your screen but me. So I'm trying to figure out how to get back your screen. So don't worry, I'll just get back your screen and then we'll be good to go. Because I don't know what you're showing. It shows that I'm pinning you, but I'm not pinning you. Something's going on with my screen for some reason. All right, let's see here. All right, I see your screen again, so let's keep going. So now that we are logged in as a coordinator, you will realize that the menu changes ever so slightly. In this menu, you have a coordinators tab, and you have the comment, right? The community comments. So the coordinators are able to manage the community comments. So you can go to community comment. That's one of the differentiators here. And all the comments are shown here. And it can be turned into a spam. If they are considered spam, they can be removed. They can be trash, and they can be replied to right here, right? So you can flag, you can trash community comments right here. Then if you go into the coordinator tab on the side, you will see the ideas and you can assign ideas to teams, right? So we've created reviewer and team management. So if you go to team management, you create a team and then you can assign ideas to teams. We learned a lot of these and the way that this is designed. We actually collaborated with the review team to see how they function today, how they work today in order for us to design this. So it sort of emulate the way they work today a lot, right? So you can see we create a team, and once the team is created, then ideas can be assigned to the team for review, and then the reviewers will receive it on their side, and they can review the ideas. Okay, so you can see right there how all of it works. And as a coordinator, I can at any given moment go to all ideas and see the level of interaction of any idea, just like anyone in the program or in the community can also do. Okay, so that's about it. You can see we have a setting that we've not fully designed yet. We have a user level that allows us to select the type of user you are. But all of that, a lot of this remains in design, which is work in progress. Okay. Thank you, Edwin. I appreciate it. I think we'll stop and then we'll open up for a question. Anyone that has any question, don't go anywhere, Edwin. We might have to demo anything if anyone has a question. There, back to
Thank you,
you.
Rama,
If anyone has any
for
question.
that presentation. Like Ayo said, we think you need to go and appease someone because that was a whole lot. So
Oh
anybody
yes.
have questions for Rama? I have a question though. Is we going to see this website linked to the main Deep Funding website in a way? I don't know if that has happened already. More like a drop down where you can just from Deep Funding website directly to this website.
Yeah, so great question. If you watch Yen's presentation, Yen call out to the larger program, he mentions clearly the stipulation of AI for peace within a larger ideation play. So basically, we are going to have ideation that deepfunding.ai and ideation that platform there, AI for peace will be part of that, right? So it's just one of the plays of that. And this platform that you have in front of you, the CMS, which is the backend, ultimately will be evolved to the ideation platform, basically the ideation management platform of Deep Funding. So there's going to be a correlation, a link between the platforms in that way, right? Additionally, there probably will be a call out of this within on the Deep Funding platform, the DeepFunding.ai platform, as we evolve, as we create the ideation session, and we we inherit all of the ideation place from there. It would sort of be a natural flow from there. Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to start by saying that this is amazing. You've done so much in so little time. I hadn't seen the CMS in full flourish like this, but yeah, it really impressive. And also important because what you were just mentioning, and what we have been ideating on a little bit wider also is, yeah, I didn't present it in this group yet, but the idea is that ideation will be potentially a starting point for not all, but many projects and initiatives on our portal. Which makes ideation also very important as such. The current thinking is that what we have on our portal today, I don't even know the name right now, ideation ideas for RFPs, that maybe we'll take it out completely and have the whole ideation flow on this environment. And then when something comes out of it, whether it's a lab experiment or an RFP, or maybe we'll use it as an input for a round proposal, then it will be ported to the portal or to the lab website in our environment with diversified websites. So yeah, this is an important thing, and we'll develop it even further, I think, with that umbrella site over it. So yeah, really amazing work in a very short amount of time. Thank you.
Thank you, Jan.
Yeah, thank you very much, Jan. Thank you very much, Rama. Any other questions? Do we have any other questions regarding what we have seen here today so far? If not, we will be moving to the next agenda. So we'll be having a presentation from Andrea regarding newsletter updates on the newsletter. I saw Andrea here. Andrea, are you here? Okay,
Yeah, I'm here. It's not a
Okay,
presentation. It's just an announcement. But
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Edwin,
So
we can still see your screen. Just sorry, Andrea. I was just letting you know, Edwin, so you can stop sharing. Is it just me? Oh, there you go. Now we can see you. There you go.
okay.
Yeah.
Floor is yours.
Thank you. So maybe some of you heard that we are implementing an internal newsletter. This is a call for everyone here and from the circles to provide us with the information you want to spread. So if there's anything that you like like us to put on the newsletter, you can reach out to us and we will analyze the information and probably put it on the newsletter. Depending on the information, of course. The internal newsletter is aimed to every circle member in the community. And then we also have the external newsletter, which is for the external community. So if there's anything that you would like us to share, please let us know. Rafael, did you raise your hand? Because I can't see.
No, there is no hand
No,
raised. There are no
I don't know
hand
which Rafael it is, but no.
Yeah, Cardoso. Okay, so that's one thing. And then Also, some members of the marketing circle will reach out to some of you asking for a record of yourselves. So if you feel comfortable by recording yourselves and you want to share something with us for us to have more content, that would be amazing. It would be really appreciated. And also, if any of you have any content that from other events or something that you think we could share on the social media, it's welcome. So yeah, that's all. Thank you.
Okay. I didn't know it was going to be a very short one. Thank you very much, Andrea. So we'll be moving. Are there any questions, any contributions for Andrea? Okay, no. Absence of none. In the absence of none, we'll be moving to our next agenda, which is going to be brought to us by Miriam. Miriam, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Thank you, Victor. Yeah, so when you were asking Andrea actually if you were telling Andrea that it was going to be short, I was just thinking, yes, please. She already is our guest for today's spotlight, so I'm sure Andrea wanted to keep her speaking as minimal as possible. Well, hello everyone, and welcome to yet another town hall where we gather like this, and welcome to this segment, the spotlight segment. Our goal with these sessions are our goal here is simple, but it is powerful and it is important, right? We want to create a space that is inclusive, that is supporting, that we get to be a part of each other's lives and build together. Deep funding is about ideas and funding ideas, but it is also about the people, right? And with this segment, we hope to just get to know ourselves a bit better, applaud ourselves for all the amazing work that everyone is doing. I do not believe anybody here is doing anything small. I think that everyone in their various capacities are doing great work. And so today we're having Andrea, who is our first female guest. Yay! Applause, 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 applause. Thank you, Andrea, for doing this with us today. I'm so glad that you're doing this with us today. As the first female, we have to show them how it's supposed to be done for the ones that haven't, done yet. Our previous guests have been great, by the way. Shout out to everyone. And Cardoso, who was our last guest. But Andrea, thank you for doing this with us today. For those of us who do not know, perhaps people who are not a part of Deep Funding, Andrea is the coordinator, one of the coordinators for the marketing circle. And yeah, let's just get to know her a bit better. If you have questions, that you'd like to really, really ask that doesn't involve marriage proposals the way Victor does, please feel free to ask her as well. So, whatever, if she's saying something that interests you, you could just, shoot your shot right away as it may. But Andrea, okay, so let's do this. Okay. All right, our first question is, what is a small habit or mindset shift that has had a big impact on your life recently?
So you had me thinking about that one, but I think lately it's been about not being tied to a role, an identity, and being able to change, like to transition into different ways of being, of working, doing stuff, different environments. So probably I would say is change, and being flexible to become whatever you have to become.
That's actually very brilliant and also very important for all of us to know. I mean, if you can be anything you want to be, then you can be everything you want to be, right? You can wear many hats in one lifetime, be many things to many people. And I think that's the whole point of life, to not stay in one box. And so I'm glad for you and, cheering you on. Okay, so our next question is this. Is there a place or a community or a tradition that grounds you, something that always brings you back to yourself, something or somewhere or someone that always feels like home. It doesn't matter if you're feeling your best or your lowest, that thing, that place, that person, those people, they just feel like home. Do you have that?
Yeah, I think it would be my family. I always feel at home with them. And especially when hard times show up, I think my philosophy, my personal philosophy, is the safe place for me. So yeah, those both places, I guess.
Okay, your family. Shout out to your family then. I think that family is important. And it's, I think really it's such an amazing thing to be able to choose but not choose them, and you just get born and you're surrounded by all these people and you love them in ways you really cannot explain. So I think families is such a beautiful concept, and I think that is also great that we're able to choose some people that end up becoming parts of our family, and then also embrace and really deeply love the ones that we do not get to choose. So yeah, shout out to your family, and to everyone who has not called their family recently, call them, just to buttress Priscilla's story. Please call them, and something else again, you can always start the family that you would have loved to have. Just maybe that might be needed for somebody here. Okay, so moving on to Deep Funding. You've been here, you've grown here, you've led here, you've served here, and doing so still. But what makes you feel seen or supported? Okay, what made you feel seen at first? What made you feel supported when you first joined Deep Funding? And how have you tried to create, that experience with everyone that you lead or collaborate with or, serve?
Well, I guess having good relationships, trying to set boundaries and always being respectful with each other. I think that's really important. And minding our businesses, I think it's important as well. But I've had some support from the beginning from different people, which, well, I am really grateful for them, because at the beginning it was really tough, not knowing much about the program and not having anyone explaining it to me. It was a little tough, but I found really good friendships and nice people that were supporting my way on this path. So yeah.
Okay, that's really beautiful, and I'm glad you had that experience. I think it's the same experience I had, and I think most people have the same experience. Everyone is ready to answer your questions, no matter how silly or simple they may seem. And it's such a one big family vibe we've got going there, but not the kind of family that asks you weird questions. So yes, that's so great. And thank you, for replicating that experience for every other person that you have to work with. And for those of us who may be listening who is still contemplating, should I join a circle or not join a circle? This is your chance this is your cue to, submit that application and be a part of us in every way that counts. Okay, all right. So our next question is a bit more personal, but the question reads, if you could spend a day mentoring your younger self, what's the first thing you'd make sure to say?
I think I would tell myself to take it easy, to relax. Like whatever is gonna happen is meant to happen, and you cannot do anything about it. So just, like sometimes we worry about outcomes in the future, and yeah, sometimes we don't have any saying on what's gonna happen. So I think that's what I would tell myself.
That's really beautiful. And I think that's something for us to all think about too tonight. If you could spend a day having coffee or whiskey or whatever is your fancy with your younger self, what's the first thing you'd say? what's the first thing you like to do? So yeah, I like that for you. Worry really is, it just takes out the joy of the moment, and the present is really all we've got, isn't it? Okay, so moving on, our next question reads, what belief or value has stuck with you over the years? Something that shapes you how you show up even now, something you learned all those years ago, and it's still something you value today. It's still a philosophy you live by today.
So I wrote it down. Otherwise, you would have me here giving a monologue for an hour. So what I wrote is the more we try to define ourselves, the more we suffer. So the more flexible and adaptable we can be, the more joy we will be able to experience in life. I think that's my philosophy, one of my philosophies.
That's very beautiful. That's right. I'm thinking maybe print it on a t-shirt and like do like drop AliExpress drop shipping thing and like, you know, send. Okay. Ayo says that the philosophy or is this supposed to be something for your younger self? Don't sell 1.2 BTC at 750 per coin. It will soon get to $20,000. I think you need a time machine to be able to communicate this very crucial information to your younger self, but I get it. Ayo has been meaning to travel a lot and he's just angry about everything. So please forgive him. Well, yeah. All right. Okay, then finally, and on a lighter note, finally for me anyways, any other person can ask you a question if they have one. What is your favorite food of all time?
Pasta. I think pasta and pizza.
Okay, so I know that there are many pasta shapes and many ways to make pasta. So could you be more specific?
Lasagna. Yeah, I think that's my favorite.
Oh, can you make it? Can you cook lasagna?
Yeah, I can. Yeah, I cook spinach lasagna, which is really, really good.
Does it involve meat?
Does it what?
Involve meat?
Yeah, sometimes I also eat bolognese. So, but that one that I cook, it only has spinach.
Spinach. Oh, okay. And pizza, what's your favorite topping? Please don't say pineapples or mushrooms or all those weird
That one.
What? Wow. Wow. Okay.
No, I can actually eat anyone, like any pizza. Yeah, I don't really care. Only if it's like Mexican pizza, I don't think you would like that. It's not good. Don't try it.
Oh wow. So there's Mexican pizza, there's Italian pizza, and there's American pizza. That's it? Okay. All right. I think maybe on I think we have a channel on Mattermost where Tommy helps us discuss these very important, necessary life details to know the kind of pizzas to have and candies. So I think that we might want to like take this up there. But thank you, Andrea, for sharing with us today. Is there anyone who has a question for Andrea? Ask right away before she goes off. Okay, I'm not seeing any questions. Thank you, Andrea, for being our guest today. It was such a pleasure to have you. Looking forward to having your lasagna anytime we are in the same continent. Oh, Ayo has a question. Ayo, please go ahead.
Yeah, so I was hoping to get a little bit of insight into what it's been like for Andrea, being a coordinator in the marketing circle. Marketing circle is the second largest circle in the community. So the context is that review circle is the largest, but review circle is basically review, right? The marketing circle is has more diverse tasks and things to do and things like that. So I imagine that there might be something there. I'm just curious. So what has it been like?
Well, it's been exciting. Like I forgot for a while that I really liked it to do this type of work. And especially with talking to people, coordinating, organizing, I really like that. It's been interesting because like along with other members, we've been trying to make it grow. And it's nice that most of us are aligned in what are the next steps for the marketing circle. So that's the reason it has been really smooth. And I think it's important having the right people, meaning people who want to collaborate, people who want to be part of something, people who want to create, to make things grow, to make things happen. If we lack this type of people, then everything is gonna be like slower and like boring. And so it's been great getting to know everybody in the marketing circle, and the new people that have arrived are their input is really important. I'm really happy and grateful, and I like what we're doing.
All
So
right,
it's
thank
been
you. One final question. Yeah, for the larger community, in terms of what you're looking to work on or what you're looking to see happen in the large AI community, is there any type of project that you're looking forward to collaborating on? Say, for example, you find this project in the community. What kind of project would you go like, oh, I would love to be part of that? I mean, yeah.
You mean as a circle, as a marketing circle, or personally?
No, personally, as referring to the larger community now.
Well, actually, I'm really interested in Esther's initiative, this governance and decentralization. So that's something I really, really want to be part of. I hope I had more time to be an active member. But yeah, I'm interested. I'm interested in that area.
All right, thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, Mariam.
Thank you very much, Ayo, for
Okay,
your
thank you,
question.
Andrea. Thank you, Ayo. Maya, do you have a question, or are you taking over from me now?
I was about taking over from you.
All right, thank you.
All right. I just learned that there are 3 types of pizza. Please, over here in Nigeria, which kind of pizza do we have?
Nigerian pizza is a
Oh.
subtype.
I didn't know. I thought maybe we are using the Italian one or the American one. Okay. So there is a Nigerian pizza for anyone that doesn't know, and that's what we eat over here. So moving straight to the last thing on the agenda, it was supposed to be ternary, but Nick called in and said he wasn't going to be able to attend this call, so I had to replace it with someone else's presentation, and that presentation will be from Priscilla. Priscilla, are you still here?
Yes, I'm here. Oh, I don't have anywhere to go. I'm stuck with you guys. So we are done with the town hall. Okay, so
This presentation will be, I think it's real versus AI, right?
Yes,
That's the
sir.
topic.
Yes.
All right. So just let me know when you want me to present what you want to present, and then I will be doing that.
Yeah, so you could first share the picture I sent to you. Then we could start.
Okay. Sorry, but you did not share it on Matamos, so I have to take it to Matamos now.
Okay, no problem. Then I would start talking so that
Yes,
it
yes.
just fits in. Okay, so welcome guys to my powerful presentation. And for this presentation is brought to you by the lovely Prisca and the event circle. Oh, I didn't see people clapping. You guys should be hailing me so that I'll get the energy to speak. Thank you, Raphael. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so we all are living in a time where machines are mimicking our voice everything, our faces, writing, and even our ideas. But at what point does it stop? I don't know if anybody has ever thought about this, but for today's session, we are about to explore how to distinguish between something created by a human and something created by AI. Okay. But a quick disclaimer though, this is not a debate for against AI. We are just elaborating on the fact that we humans have the bigger power and we could do things and use our creative minds to build beautiful things and let AI help us, not AI replacing us. Okay. So it's also about awareness, intentionality, and creativity. And we all know that AI is a powerful tool, right? But it shouldn't replace our capabilities in any way or any form. So we have planned 4 videos and we'll show those videos soon. So with these videos, you will tell us if it's AI or is human created. Okay, so Mayor, this is where you come in. You'd start with the first video. Then
I am guessing the first video is, can you hear me actually? Okay, yeah.
yes,
I'm
I
guessing
can
the
hear
first
you.
video is
The
this,
first one,
because there
yes.
are 4 videos and I don't know which one is first. Okay. Okay. Can you guys see the video?
Yes, but you'd have to share with sound so that everybody could hear.
How do they do that?
Hit play first. Let's see.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, I really didn't prepare a speech, but I'm so incredibly honored to receive this.
Can you enlarge the video? Can it be bigger?
No, I don't think so because I'm playing directly from Outermost. Okay, yeah, I think so.
Okay. Then increase your volume as well so that everybody could hear.
Oh my goodness,
Miriam, relax.
I really didn't prepare a speech, but I'm so incredibly honored to receive this.
Okay, so that's the first video. Yes. So please go to the second video.
Okay.
Did people say something between videos or no?
No, unless the video is done. Okay, so we'll do it like 2 at a time. So we'll do the first one. So this is the second one. Then people could talk. Then we'll come to the next one.
I'm guessing this is the second one, right?
Yes, this is the second one.
Bessie, can't keep it from Coleman. And Coleman can go the other way. Rabio. Mbappe. Thuram.
The
Could you
videos
replay again?
are lagging a little bit, so I don't know if you want to share it yourself, Priscilla, in the future.
Coleman can go the other way. Rabio. Mbappe. Thuram.
Okay.
Was that clear?
So pardon our network, it looks like the video is lagged, but we can still work with it. So what do you guys think? The first video and the second one, which one is AI and which one is human created? And I would need all of you your answers. So if nobody raises their hand for an answer, I would mention
Is
it.
there a prize? Is there a prize for?
Yeah, there is a prize. There's a
Okay,
prize.
I'm ready for number 3 and number 4.
Okay. So what's your answer for the first one?
AI.
AI for which one?
No, first one AI, second one is real. The
Okay.
second one is real because definitely that level of stupidity, yeah, is very real.
Okay. Godfrey said first one is AI, second one is human. Chris says both AI. Chris, clap for yourself. Well done. Please, who else? Who else? Anyone with an answer? Okay, so Raphael Pressa says AI for the first one. Okay. Raphael, what about the second one though? Would you speak?
Sorry?
Yeah, you said
Yeah,
AI is for the first one.
yeah, and then I let it open to the second one, depending on the
Okay.
answer that you're going to have to give.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool.
I'm from Brazil, but I'm not that expert in football, okay? So I might not know if it's an AI.
Oh, okay. Then I'll pair you with Victor because Victor is very good when it comes to football. He will just give you some few tips here and there. Yeah.
So I
Okay.
will delegate my vote to Victor there. He can
Yes.
choose for me.
Great.
I personally
Victor.
think the first one is AI, and then the second one is editing. It's a tool. I think compilation, right? So
Yeah.
different scene and then combined together. I don't think it's AI. I really don't think it is.
Okay. So the answer for it, but well done, guys. You guys have shown so much great ethics for AI and real content. So the first one is AI and the second one is human created. So well done, guys. Well done. So for the next one, Mayor, you'd have to play the next one, the third
Okay.
one, and the fourth one. So please, this time, keep an eye.
It's so orange.
Oh, I wasn't sharing. Sorry. What
Yes,
did I want? Okay. Okay.
we still can't see your screen yet.
God, what did I
You still
do?
can't see it.
It's
We
so
can see it now,
orange.
but it's
I'll be
breaking.
playing. I'll be playing it again. I don't know why it's that because it's playing very well on my end. I don't know, maybe it's the sharing feature that is not allowing video to play that clean.
Yeah.
Oh my God, what did I do? It's so orange.
Was that clear?
Yeah. Could you let it play another time? Another again.
Yeah, let me reduce it a bit and see.
Oh my God, what did I do? It's so orange.
Yeah. So you could show us the next one.
Okay, the next one is a bit long. So
Yeah, we'll just watch like
uh,
a minute.
this is one of my favorite. This is one of my favorite
Mayor,
music
you are not
guys.
supposed to
So
comment. You're not supposed to comment. Just show it.
okay, sorry.
Second verse. Only remaining the same circumstance. I know the song won't play second time, but the church just here to one second side. But let second chance, second track, second dance, second class, second heart, second city, second. Yeah. Hello, my dear. Hello, my dear. Pretty, my dear. Darling, my dear. Honey, my dear. Darling, my dear. Rara, my dear.
The network
Belle,
is not
my
helping
dear.
me at all. Mayor,
It's definitely the
yeah,
screen sharing feature because my on
yeah,
my
I'm
end it is
sure. I'm
playing
sure.
very well.
Yeah. Well, but I think people already know the answer. How people are showing emoji is I saw Ugochi sharing an emoji. I saw Godfrey sharing an emoji. So you guys know the answer. So please do me the honors and tell us what you think. The two videos.
That for me, I know the answer because the video that the second video I played is one of my favorite music. In terms of the dance step that comes with the video as well. So
Oh, you could dance?
I think I'm too tall for dancing, but I think I
Oh
can move my
wow.
body.
Okay. So Miriam
I have
said the third one is AI and the fourth one is human. Anyone else have other answer? Same order for the first two. Yay, Raphael. Okay. Chris says, Chris, don't be angry. Please don't be angry. He says both is AI. Chris, don't be angry, okay? I said both AI. Okay. Okay, so right now we have 2 against 2. So I want one other answer. Let me conclude and give you guys a... Okay. No, Mayor, you can't be the devil's advocate. You have to give us the answer.
No, that was not me. That was Ayo.
That was Ayo. Oh, sorry. So the answer for the second videos, the first one was AI generated, and the second one was human created. And the second one was a music video actually, and it's also one of the music I jammed to. So yeah, well done, guys. You guys have done so well. So in this presentation, now that we've been able to identify videos that are AI generated and human generated, let's look at like some few things about the videos that stood out. Okay. So for the AI generated videos, you could see no emotions in the eyes. The eyes, like maybe the person was laughing, but the eye was stiff. It wasn't showing any emotion of excitement, right? And they weren't blinking their eye. You see, a normal human being will blink like 5 times or 20 times, probably in a minute, I think. But for the AI, could have their eyes open without blinking. And it's so odd. And the face doesn't show much emotion compared to a human's face. Okay. Yeah. So those were the differences in there. And their mouth, like when they are speaking, the words don't correlate with the opening of the mouth. I don't know if how I'm explaining, you understand what I mean. But yeah, that was one of the things. Those were the things. And for the human created videos, you could see there was so much correlation between the emotions of the individuals versus how they're expressing it. So where they were dancing, you could see from the expression, they are happy. You could see that they were dancing. Where the guys were playing football, one was on a tree, but you could see from his demeanor how he was anticipating for the football to get to his turn for him to play the football. So there is so much orderliness when it comes to reaction for the human content, the human created content, right? So this is a cue to all of us that we should be careful. AI is good. AI is beautiful. It makes work easier, but we shouldn't allow it to replace us. We can't allow AI to do things that we are capable of doing. You could let AI correct some things for you, but not AI doing your work for you. Yeah. So that is the end of my presentation. Thank you, guys. And we would love to hear from you what you think about AI-generated content, what you think about human content. And now on social media, there are lots of things happening. And even in the modeling industry, recently I heard Vogue now takes AI as models instead of humans. And it's just causing a lot of brouhaha in the system. So yeah, we should just be at the look. You never can tell what you are looking at on social media is AI infused or is AI and not human. So you should be careful. Thank you, guys. Mayor, over to you.
Yeah, thank you, Priscilla. I just did a very quick browse on what is beneficial AGI, because at the end of the day, that is Singularity's mission, right? So
Yeah.
to improve beneficial AGI, right? And the meaning I got was it's beneficial AGI refers to artificial general intelligence, which is AGI, designed and developed to have a positive impact on humanity. So at the end of the day, what Priscilla was saying is AGI, in a larger sense, is supposed to help humanity. So we are supposed to be in control of what AI can do. Even if I know that with the pace at which AI or artificial intelligence is growing, there is there is going to be a very, very, very huge significant impact on what AGI can do for humans, or what AGI can actually help humans do, or there are still going to be a few parts where AGI can actually replace manual labor. But at the end of the day, it's humans. What AGI is going to be doing at the end of the day is contributing to helping humans as a whole in general at the end of the day. And building that starts from me and you. And that is where deep funding comes into place. So if you have that very cool idea that you want to build that is going to help in assisting human or humanity as a whole, deep funding is the right place for you to submit that proposal and get people to collaborate with you, talk to people about it, discuss with people about it, and who knows, it could be voted for, and it could be funded as well. And Rama today talked about how to submit an idea. So you can just submit this very wonderful idea of yours and probably get it funded, and then you end up building and stuff. And at the end of the day, you're contributing towards humanity using AI. So thank you very much, Priscilla, for that. I don't know if what I contributed would even made sense, but I think that was the little thing I could say concerning your presentation. Do
It was
anyone have any
perfect.
other questions? Do anyone have questions, contributions, or something? I think I see people jumping off the call already. So in the absence of no question, we would be calling it a day.
A night.
Okay, a night. Questions, contributions, anyone?
Okay.
No.
Miriam, you
All
want
right.
to say something?
No.
No, I don't think she's saying anything. So thank you guys for participating or being part of Deep Funding Townhall 67. See you next week on our all hands session if you have access to that. And then see you upper week for another town hall. I remain your humble host, Mayor Defy. Thank you. Thank you very much. Let me on my camera before I Thank you guys. I have to off my camera because of my network. So